An airlock system is a barrier that goes from boundary to boundary in two separate sections. You open the first section to let a vehicle in. You then close the first section. You walk down to the second section and you open the second section to let the vehicle through onto site.
An airlock system itself, the way it's set up with the two gates, it provides an ability for the operatives to detain traffic before it enters site, to check the drivers have got the correct PPE before going on site. They can do a quick brief to the site in the airlock. They can also check to make sure that there's no follow-ins behind that vehicle. By putting airlocks and barriers in place, we managed to cut down on 90% of incursions just by making it looking visibly good, so that people knew that if they were going to try on, they couldn't get through, they're going to stop.
Having a well set up airlock is important due to the safety of the workforce, the safety of yourself and the safety of the road users.
Some key advice to give an operative setting up an airlock system for the first time is ensure they have a full briefing, they're given the correct drawing for setting up the airlock, make sure all signs are visible, and remember to be calm and courteous to all members of the public at all times. Other measures that can be taken at an airlock system are placing information boards, such as CCTV in operation. If a situation escalates on site, some of the best ways to de-escalate the situation are to remain calm and courteous. If the member of public persists, just walk away, get back in your vehicle. If the problem still continues, call the police.
In your method statement, the basics are for setting up an airlock is to install your coning detail, whichever it is, whether it's on the main line or on the slip or whatever. And then once you've installed your coning detail, while still working on a lookout system to ensure that nobody breaks through, because this is quite a dangerous point, people will try and break through while you're working in the road. Set your barriers up across the road, and not just from curb to curb, but to boundary, whether it's the VRS fencing, whether it's the boundary fencing or hedging, trees, whatever. You're closing up any gaps that somebody could jump up the verge and get down into sight through. And then around about 30 metres further down, which should be specified in the design, how far, another block, exactly the same, parallel with the first one, going from fence to fence, boundary to boundary. And then you can then go back and you can rearrange your coning detail to provide the works access as per the design.
Hopefully I'm making the road safer for everybody, and hopefully you can make it safer for us so we can all get home safe and well.